What's up, guys? It's RSI Studios back again with a new video. As you can see by the title of the video, we are going to be talking about something a little bit off topic that most of you guys that are in my channel are not familiar about, and I've been trying to talk about just theme parks in general, or Universal in general so far. So those of you that don't know, Universal is opening a theme park called Epic Universe, and this theme park is supposedly over its levels compared to their other theme parks. This new theme park is supposed to be releases of new rides and rides that have been released with other theme parks or other versions of their similar theme parks. But there's one land particularly, because I don't want to talk about, the theme park, just the theme park, like all the rides and stuff are gonna be there, because it would have been just exploring Epic Universe again. But we're gonna be talking about one ride that's particularly in that theme park, and not one ride but one land area, because there is areas called portals, and this portal is called Dark Universe. And with this land, there's they've been having not leaks, but like reveals about what's gonna be in there, what rides, what amazing animatronics are gonna be in there. And I'm here to tell you, the just by looking at the photos of those animatronics, that ride is a horror ride beyond to be released. Like I swear to you, you think the Mummy was scary, this one's supposed to be more scarier than the Mummy. But all I'm saying is, yes, that area amazed me. Just the animatronics, just the way they said 15 animatronics are gonna be in that ride alone, and it's gonna have that Harry Potter from Forbidden Journey element ride coaster. And honestly, I actually went to that ride this year. I wasn't going to LA, but it's the same thing from Orlando. But I mean, that ride's cool, it's fun, but just the element how that ride moves you around, it's kind of cool. But all I'm saying is they're using that same mechanic, all that ride coaster, similar to that Monster Unchained ride. But all I'm saying is, if this theme park does well and they do want to do another expansion, there is like 3 possible expansions to be in that area. It doesn't have to be Universal Monsters being another expansion to the area. Universal could honestly jump the gun even further and make a horror ride, like an actual icon horror ride. Terrifier, Michael Myers, Chucky, because they own the rights to Child's Play and Chucky in general, or a Jaws ride, which is number 2. What I'm thinking about, number 2 is a Jaws ride or a horror ride. But whatever, let's talk about number 1 first. So what if Universal decides to make a Saw ride, or like a ride full of all these icon IPs? Obviously Universal gonna have to obviously pay up for extra IPs they don't own, like Terrifier, Saw. I don't even know they own Halloween. So just get a little bit on that topic. So yeah, like I said, Epic Universe is making a Dark Universe area. Monster Unchained is one of the biggest ride in the area as of now to be released with the park. And like I said, they have extra room for expansion between Nintendo and Dark Universe. But I'm thinking in my head it's gonna be a Dark Universe, another Dark Universe additional ride. And I'm saying is, they should do the one of those 3 elements that ideas that I just brought up, like a horror icon IP ride, or like a Jaws ride, or just a Ghostbusters ride, a shooting one like Men in Black. But like I said, I don't know if they will do the Ghostbusters idea, and I'm thinking in my head they might go between those 2 routes. And if another shot in the face, not shot in the face, but another idea has to go down with a bullet, it's gonna have to be the Jaws ride. And like I said, they don't want to redo something they did and then they can't outdo it. It's like bad mojo with that. And if they could outdo it, that'd be great. But with the water mechanics and stuff, I don't know if the technology is already up to date at this time around compared to 2012 when they had that technology issue from the 1993 Jaws ride. But yeah, so I think a horror ride will be easier to develop, which maybe not because IPs. But I'm just trying to see if that could be cheaper if they use Megan, Chucky, Exorcist, and like I said, they own Michael Myers still. And then if they could require rights to Freddy Krueger since he hasn't done a movie in a while, you never know. But like that's the same thing with Jason, but I'm not sure if Jason's gonna be that easy compared to not saying Freddy Krueger's easy as well, but I don't know. I feel like Freddy Krueger might be easy because that movie, the remake flopped years ago or a decade ago. And Jason, that movie, the remake didn't flop. It just people didn't want to take it as like, oh, it existed and like an actual, good. Like, it was decent. I'll give it to you, the Friday 13 remaker directors. That remake was kind of decent compared to Nightmare on Elm Street. But yeah. So I don't know if it's gonna be easy for Jason to get, but compared to Freddy Krueger. But yeah, like I said, they could get Terrifier in this new horror ride if they are able to bring this idea. Which if Universal really wants to murk it out of the theme parks and really go all out, they should take this idea, because there's a lot of horror fans that have met on conventions and stuff, and they've been down to earth with any good horror icon. Like, dude, they even brought in, like I said, Art the Clown, Terrifier, and he just needed one actually out there good movie like part 2. Part 1 was good, but it wasn't out there like part 2 because of the budget. But they just need one out there good movie with an icon, or not icon, but a character, and make it an icon later on. But yeah, like I said, the horror community is big. Monsters Unchained is the next level to that, and I'm pretty sure the horror community is actually, people that know about this new theme park are hyped for this ride and are willing to see if Universal will do more with just horror in general, because we always get Halloween Horror Nights, like I said, but that's only yearly round. We don't usually see horror characters or anything besides the Universal monsters. And I don't know, Beetlejuice may not be like that, bro. I don't know. Beetlejuice to me is still kind of family friendly, which even though he kind of flirts a lot, but that's nothing bad, but yeah, to me, I don't think Beetlejuice is like horror like Michael Myers or Chucky, but the monsters either, but they're like an icon to what the future of that brought up to, like Michael Myers being the new Frankenstein that's at 1970s, like the new scary version of Frankenstein, which clearly Frankenstein, I don't think he ever kills anybody, but like I said, that the monsters are what horror became afterwards. Like, that's what started it. So they do that ride, and then it does so well, they may be able to do another horror icon ride like Chucky. I always dreamed about a Chucky ride, to be honest. I don't know if you guys or the Universal fans in general ever thought about bringing like a Chucky ride or something close to an IP to it. But yeah, like I said, I had a dream that when Curse of Chucky came out, they were gonna make some type of ride about it, but they made like some Halloween Horror Nights event to it, but it's not the same. It's only yearly round, and I don't think that the Curse of Chucky part comes out anymore, just Chucky in general. But yeah, if they could element something into a ride that like it's like a roller coaster with horror icons taking over the train or some type of idea. I mean, like I'm saying, I'm just brain blasting this idea out there to the community or theme park communities. You never know. Maybe Universal might not be able to do it, but maybe Six Flags. I doubt Disney will do it because they're really family friendly with this stuff. But like I said, if Universal Unchained, Monsters Unchained does so well, and Universal makes that much of a good review off the Dark Universe land area, and the expansion is gonna be on his way, hopefully before 2030, but I doubt it. It might be between 2028 leading to 2030 or 2032. That's probably the farthest year gap I'm predicting. You never know. They probably get started in 2026, 2027. But as a good, theory, idea, it'll be 2028 to be safe, just to make some of that money back and not spend it on Epic Universe, besides spending that on Islands Adventures and University of Florida. But yeah, like I said, if you guys like my idea, man, I do want the Jaws ride to come back, but if the Jaws can't, I'll do the original. Then they just pretty much shot themselves in the foot again, Universal. But yeah, if you guys like my idea, please like, comment, subscribe, and honestly comment your ideas, because I want to hear them in the comments. I want to see if I can mix some ideas what you guys will say in the comments about this, and maybe I can make another video showcasing more of this idea with your guys' idea that makes kind of sense, mind-blowing sense. But yeah, like I said, if you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.